This video demonstrates the proper depowering of a conventional pot system. First, turn down the valves. Then, purge the tank itself, disengaging the airline. Move on to the gun, removing the air horn and air cap. Soak them in a thinner appropriate for the coating material that was used. Wear the proper PPE, including chemical gloves, a respirator, eye protection, and a long-sleeved shirt. Remember, safety should always come first. Remove the lid of the pressure pot. Return the coating material to its original container. Clean out the interior of the pot system using the thinner appropriate for the coating material that was used. Use a chip brush to clean off the residual paint from the pickup nozzle and the interior of the vessel lid. This is always easier to do when the material is still fresh and hasn't had time to harden up. Reattach the lid, repeating the same process used when setting up the pressure pot system. Make sure it's seated well so the vessel won't leak when the material is chased out of the fluid line. Attach the external air line to the vessel, engaging the trigger and turning up the pressure in the pot itself. The material is now coming out of the fluid line. This should be done after every use. When the material is chased out of the line and into its original container, the thinner can be chased out of the conventional pot system. Note the cleaning solvent coming out of the gun. De-energize the vessel. This may take a few rinses to get it satisfactorily clean. Use the same thinner used in the vessel itself. Check the vessel lid, making sure that there is no residual material adhered to it. Now, run solvent through the system to ensure the entire system is properly cleaned. Engage the trigger before pressurizing the pot to avoid blowback. De-energize the vessel, purging the tank. Disconnect the external air system. All gauges should now be at 0. Only then it is safe to remove the lid. Once the tank is cleaned, move on to the gun. Disconnect the fluid nozzle. Put it into the solvent bath, removing the internal air cap, disengaging the needle, and pulling the needle out through the back of the gun. The gun itself will need to be cleaned using the appropriate thinner and a gun cleaning kit. Be sure to get as much residual coating material out of the interior of the gun as possible. Any remaining material left to dry inside can ruin the gun. Clean all the air passages out of the air horn, making sure there's no residual paint buildup inside. Clean the needle as well. Now, reattach the fluid nozzle. When the nozzle is attached, reinsert the needle, making sure the spring is replaced before inserting the adjustment screw. The lid should be left off long enough for the inside of the vessel to dry out.